And now, Andrew Does Everything proudly presents Cinderella, based on the story of Cinderella. Once upon a time, there lived a young girl named Cinderella. Cinderella had 5 ugly, mean stepsisters named Tasha, Hannah, Rena, and the twins Ellie and Emmy. Tasha, Hannah, Rena, Ellie, and Esme made Cinderella do all the chores. Sweep the floors, wash the dishes, do it all, said Tasha, Hannah, Rena, Ellie, and Emmy all together. One day, the king of Tripleville's messenger said, Hear ye, the king of Tripleville is going to throw a ball, and whoever has the most beautiful gown and crown shall marry his son, Prince Stripling. But Cinderella is not welcome. Her stepsisters are... Tasha said, He's going to marry me. Hannah said, No way, Tasha. He's going to marry me. Rena said, Both of you are wrong. He's going to marry me. Ellie said, All 3 of you are wrong. He's going to marry me. Emmy said, Are you kidding, sister? He's going to marry me. Later, Cinderella is so sad because she cannot go to the ball. Suddenly, Cinderella's fairy godmother asks what's wrong. Why are you crying, Cinderella? She asks. Cinderella responds, I can't go to the ball and marry Prince Stripling. The fairy godmother said, I can help with a bit of magic. She waved her magic wand and chanted the magic word. Triply, trappily, triply, true. And then Cinderella's chores are all done, but the fairy godmother said she's not done. He then said, Cinderella, go fetch me a good old pumpkin. Luckily, Cinderella has 3 pumpkins. The fairy godmother waved her magic wand and chanted the magic word, triply, trappily, troppily, true. And then the 3 pumpkins turned into a handsome coach drawn by 6 strong horses. And then Cinderella's do-rag and red dress turned into a gown and crown. Cinderella said, I've never seen such a triple-tastic crown and gown. And get a load of my glass slippers. The fairy godmother said, Have fun, Cinderella, but I would warn you. Return home before midnight, or the spell will be broken. Cinderella accepted the warning. Meanwhile, at the ball, Prince Stripling was wondering who he should marry. Tasha, Hannah, Rena, Ellie, and Emmy say all together, He's walking towards me! But he's not walking towards any of them. But he's walking towards Cinderella. Cinderella and Prince Stripling dance together. But later, Cinderella realized it's almost midnight, so she scurried out of the ball. And she's running so fast that she lost one of her glass slippers. Prince Stripling was so worried. He afraid that he might never see Cinderella again. So he traveled around Tripleville to find her and brought the tiny glass slipper with him. He knocked on the door of the house where Cinderella and her ugly, mean stepsisters lived. Ladies, I have a favor to ask. Can you try on this glass slipper? Tasha first. Hannah second. Rena third, and the twins last, but none of their feet fit. Suddenly, Prince Stripling noticed Cinderella singing. She exclaimed, Prince Stripling, is that you? Prince Stripling said, Of course it's me. Frila gets so excited because she's happy to have Prince traveling back. And he doesn't need to put on the glass slipper back on Frila's foot because it's so uncomfortable. And they both live happily ever after. The end. And now, for the 2763rd video special, Andrew Does Everything proudly presents 2763rella. It is based on the story of Cinderella. Let's tell you the story. Once upon a time, there lived a young girl named 2763rella. 2763rella had 28 ugly, mean stepsisters named Tina, Winona, Una, Tasha, Hannah, Ophelia, Uniqua, Sasha, Alana, Natalia, Dahlia, Sophia, Ella, Veronica, Erica, Nadina, Hilda, Uma, Nicola, Diana, Ramona, Estrella, Daphnia, Skyla, Isabella, Xavier, Tessa, Yadina, Therma, Herda, Rebecca, and the twins, Lara and Evangelina. Tina, Winona, Una, Tasha, Hannah, Ophelia, Uniqua, Sasha, Alana, Natalia, Dahlia, Sophia, Ella, Veronica, Erica, Nadina, Hilda, Uma, Nicola, Diana, Ramona, Estrella, Daphina, Skyla, Isabella, Xavier, Tessa, Yadina, Therma, Herda, Rebecca, Alara, and Evangelina made 2763rella do all the chores. Sweep the floors, wash the dishes, do it all, said Tina, Winona, Una, Tasha, Hannah, Ophelia, Uniqua, Sasha, Alana, Natalia, Dahlia, Sophia, Ella, Veronica, Erica, Nadina, Hilda, Uma, Nicola, Dina, Diana, Ramona, Estrella, Daphnia, Skyla, Isabella, Xavier, Tessa, Yadina, Firma, Herda, Rebecca, and Alara and Evangelina all together. One day, the king of Dua Militra Sexavigenta Sepulingham's messenger said, Hear ye, the king of Dua Militra Sexagenta Sepulingham's is going to throw a ball, and whoever has the most beautiful gown and crown shall marry his son, Prince Toba Tikola Super Sorting. But 2763rella is not welcome. Her stepsisters are. They argue over who will Prince Toby Tikola Super Sorting marry. Later, 2763rella is so sad, doing chores. Suddenly, her fairy godmother asks what's wrong. Why are you crying, 2763rella? 2763rella responds, I got chores to be done. I can't go to the ball and marry Prince Toby Tickle Super Sorting. 2763rella's fairy godmother said, I can help with a bit of magic. Her fairy godmother waves her magic wand, and then 2763rella's chores are all done. But 2763rella's fairy godmother is not done yet. She said, 2763rella, go fetch me a pumpkin. Luckily, 2763rella has 2,763 pumpkins. Her fairy godmother turns the 2,763 pumpkins into a handsome coach drawn by 5,526 strong horses, and then 2,763 rags into a gown and crown. 2,763 said, "I've never seen such a wonderful gown. Get a load of my glass slippers." 2,763 Verella's fairy godmother said, "Have fun, 2,763 but I would warn you. Return home before midnight, or the spell will be broken." 2,763 accepted the warning. Meanwhile, at the ball, Prince Toby Tickla Super Sorting was wondering who he should marry. 2,763 stepsisters. Let's say all together. "He's walking towards me." But he's not. He's walking towards 2,763 2,763 and Prince Toby Tickla Super Sorting dance happily together. But later, 2,763 realized it's almost midnight, so she scurried out of the ball and ran so fast that she lost one of her glass slippers. Prince Toby Tickla Super Sorting was so worried, afraid that she might never see 2,763 again. So he traveled around Dumilla-Sex-Ginto Septuplingham to find her, and brought the tiny glass slipper with him. He knocked on the door of the home where 2,763 and her stepsisters lived, but instead of 2,763 he found her stepsisters. Prince Toby Tickla Super Sorting said, "Ladies, I have a favor to ask. Can you try on this glass slipper? But unfortunately, none of their feet are the right size." Suddenly, Prince Toby Tickla Super Sorting noticed 2,763 singing. 2,763 said, "Prince Toby Tickla Super Sorting, is that you?" He responded, "Of course it's me. 2,763 you are from my father's ball. I love you. Will you marry me?" And fortunately, the glass slipper fits. 2,763 gets so excited because she's happy to have Prince Toby Tickla Super Sorting back, and they both lived happily ever after. The end. And maybe, Andrew's Doers, if you want to see some sequels, tell your friends about 2,763 2. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and try to watch more videos, etc. Take care, Andrew's Doers. Bye.